Welcome to LEC on Phonics, making this subject matter in a simplified and interesting approach to all learners. There are 26 letters of the alphabet, which consists of 5 vowel letters and 21 consonant letters. This creates 44 letter sounds made up of 20 vowel sounds and 24 consonant sounds. These sounds are represented by 23 letters of the alphabet and 12 special symbols approved by International Phonetic Association (IPA). It is worthy of note that among the letter sounds there is a single story A and a double story A. Also, there is a small capital letter I. The letter G used as a sound is usually represented by a single story G, not a double story G. And lastly, the colon used is a triangular colon, not a circular colon. All this is to have a presentable transcription whenever you decide to write it in print. Note also that all these sounds are usually presented in slashes to be able to differentiate a letter from a letter sound. This is a vowel sound. It is usually presented as small capital letter I. This vowel sound is sounded A. It is said to be a short vowel sound because it is sounded with short breath. So it is sounded A, not A. You may repeat after me. A, 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 A. The sound A is basically the sound of letter I. Letter I is sounded A when you realize that it does not precede letter R or when it is not together with any vowel letter. For instance, the word SIT is pronounced sit. Sit. The word PICK is pronounced pick. Pick. Let's have more examples. Look at the word STICK. It's pronounced stick. Stick. Then we have FISH, which is pronounced fish. Fish. And lastly, we have LIST. It's pronounced list. List. Another important realization is that when letter I precedes a silent E after a consonant sound, the I is no longer sounded A. I repeat, another important realization is that when letter I precedes a silent E after a consonant sound, the I is no longer sounded A. Silent E or magic E affects the sound of letter I, though the letter E is silent. For example, the word BIT is pronounced bit, okay? But whenever silent E is present, the word is pronounced bite, where letter I is no longer sounded A. Also, the word SIT is pronounced sit, but SITE is no longer sit. It is pronounced sight. The same goes with PIP, which is pip. With silent letter E, it is pronounced pipe. Next word is PIN, which is pen. With silent E, it is pronounced pine. While the word win, which is WIN, with silent letter E, it is pronounced wine. This realization is also applicable to a sound of letter A that has been discussed previously. That is why MAD is pronounced mad, but MADE is pronounced made. Generally, silent E after a consonant sound usually affects the sound of the preceding vowel sound. The realization for a sound is shown when a word ends in ED as past tense. For example, the following words end in ED as past tenses. Therefore, the E is sounded A. This means the first word is pronounced wanted. Wanted. The next word is pronounced pointed. Pointed. Then wounded. Wounded. Also, when a word ends in ET, the E is sounded E, as in market, market, rocket, rocket, and pocket, pocket. Lastly, when a word ends in AGE, the A is sounded A. For example, manage, manage. Then we have damage, damage, and homage, homage. Before we go, you can read this sentence. The sentence reads, the cat wanted to eat the fish. The cat wanted to eat the fish. The next sentence reads, the mill is on the hill. The mill is on the hill. Lastly, this tongue twister drills you on the A sound of letter I. I feel I should fill the bin with bean seeds and sit on it. I take it again. I feel I should fill the bin with bean seeds and sit on it. That is all for A sound. The next sound shall be discussed in the next video. Goodbye.